What's up, guys? Esoteric movie time. The Ernie Game, starring Alexis Canner. I've only ever seen him in one other movie, Goodbye Gemini from 1970. It's a horror flick that's just as obscure as The Ernie Game. This is a Canadian film shot in Canada, directed by Canadian director Don Owen. Not a lot of chatter about Canadian movies. I wonder why. This was put out by Canadian International Pictures, CIP. CIP 001. So this may even be their first ever release. Or at least their first Blu-ray release. 1967's The Ernie Game. This film focuses on Ernie. Not sure if I would classify him as having a mental illness, but he's definitely got some psychological issues. Definitely has some psychological handicaps. But despite that, he manages to leave indelible marks, indelible impressions on the people he encounters in his life, especially the women. A troubled soul. Again, Ernie's got some psychological handicaps. He throws a couple tantrums in the movie. I don't know, he might have bipolar disorder. He might be manic depressive. Not too sure. But he's definitely struggling to fit into society. Trying to land a good job. Trying to find some success in life. An interesting journey. An interesting look into someone's troubled mind. Let's read the blurb. Oh, that's a good quote from the movie. I wouldn't be so much trouble if I wasn't a genius. The dude is too smart for everyone. Or at least he thinks so. Following a mysterious stay in a psychiatric hospital, Ernie Turner decides to pursue his destiny as a writer. Hungry for inspiration and human contact, he ventures into the vibrant streets of 60s Montreal, establishes a conflicted romance with Donna, and reunites with his frustrated ex, Gail. Unable to reconcile the pieces of his fragmented existence or make any progress on the literary front, Ernie begins a new descent into madness, with shocking results. The second feature from celebrated Canadian filmmaker Don Owen, The Ernie Game is a penetrating, unsettling character study, and an inexplicably overlooked triumph of New Hollywood era, predating like-minded studies of loner desperation from Midnight Cowboy, another excellent feature, to Taxi Driver, in a 60s milieu comparable to Inside Llewyn Davis, complete with a musical performance by budding folky Leonard Cohen. The Ernie Game has a distinctly Canadian vitality and desolation. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention, Leonard Cohen has a brief appearance in this movie. And he plays himself. Leonard Cohen as Leonard Cohen. A somewhat disturbing movie, but definitely worth a watch. especially if you're into psychological dramas.